stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the North Texas Mean Green and the Tulane Green Wave. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Well, guys, Coach told me this hostile environment is going to be a big challenge today. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance. But consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Hits inside. It's McClure. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Handoff again. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
They'll send the back in motion. On play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Making his first move. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first down.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
North Texas could see if they could get a chunk play here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's White. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Mean Green after that last run. Why not go back to the well? Motion from the wideout. Jackson will throw. Still looking. He's going to take off. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And defensive coaches talk about it all the time, winning first down. And what that does for a defense, they win first down, they force second and long, they're ready for it. Nice job rushing the passer, getting the sack, and now putting them in an even more predictable situation, 3rd and forever. Great job.
He's going to take a shot. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Reese. Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Mean Green. He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lewis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Tulane right back to the line.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
He slings it deep to the left. Intercepted intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
Quick give. It's White. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Jackson will throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on 4th down. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. North Texas facing 4th down. They had time to talk it over in the break. Let's see what they dial up. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He'll take a deep shot here. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Out wide right, it's Lewis. Powers through the defender. Tulane right back to the line. Gonna run it. It's McClure. Breaks into the open. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Sells the run, looking to pass. Flush to the left. Out wide left, it's Thompson. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
The run inside. It's White. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Right side, it's Reese. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Left side, it's Tipton. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make.
He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, North Texas. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make that way. But when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Tulane right back to the line.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your...
Going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Long way to go on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's McClure. Gain of 6, they're looking at 3rd and 4. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Got the first. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this guy's just starting to have a knack, just an ability to find the football, to make big plays. Some guys are just built like that. He gets the fumble here. Last week he had 2. Man, just finds the football in big moments.
At the 40, there he goes. Turning it on. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Tells to run, wants to pass. Under pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
2nd and long here. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Bought a little time, lets it go. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The ride. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll ride him again. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Tulane right back to the line. Using his legs, it's McClure. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
The give. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Buying a little time to his left. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
He now has 62 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Now it's 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play you practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
He's looking to pass. Rolls right. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tulane! And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. They'll go to the air. Rush is on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. He'll bring it out. It's White. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. And they won't try another play, instead taking a knee, and they'll head to the locker room. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 7 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Fighting Irish, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see.
Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house, great blocking, and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Going to the run to start this second half. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball game.
Look out! And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. Looking to take a shot. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
And that's another mistake for this young man. It's one thing to have one or two and miss a throw here or there, but he continues to put the ball in harm's way, continues to give it to the other team, and set his defense up in a bad position. That's 6 picks in 2 games.
Well, a big reason why they're up on the scoreboard is because of how successful this guy's been running the football. And in this position, at this time in the game, with the lead, you want to keep doing that. You want to ice the game. This guy's getting better as the game goes on, so keep handing him the football.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Here comes the heat. And it's a sack. You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Stepping to the right. Quarterback gets the first down. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Jackson will throw. The sure hands. It's Tipton. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Mean Green move the change with the passing game. Let's see what they do on first down. He'll toss it. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. game-winning play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Daniels. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of...
It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Plows his way ahead. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. He's piled up 76 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. Finds a crease. It's McClure. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. He's changing the play. And back to the air on 2nd down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure.
Looking for a deep man. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Wave. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
Yeah, I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play. The deficit is huge, this one is all, but over, they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Now on the counter. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. The door looked slammed shut in this one, but that last interception may be just the slightest crack in opening. Bringing it back. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Tulane right back to the line.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go.
Makes the grab in their space. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Runs through a tackle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running the red zone. It's Daniels. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. He'll try to tack on one more. And it's perfect. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. Jackson gonna throw it. Buying time to his right. Throws to the tight end. Right side, it's Reese. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. 2nd and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving. The fake wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Milner. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. They'll take the penalty and move them back. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And, man, he really hasn't been the problem today. How about that? He's rushed for over 100 yards. Another big chunk play on the ground. They've continued to be able to run the football well, but here now in the 2nd half, you've built yourself a deficit. I wonder how many more runs they got in him. They got to open this passing attack up and make some big plays.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Gonna run it. It's McClure. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Rush right in his face. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Still looking to his right. He's going to run it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it.
Well, the offense is coming off the field. They didn't have enough yards to get that 1st down anyway, but by putting it on the ground, they killed any shot of maintaining this drive, and now their defense has to take over in a sudden change situation.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down.